in just 7th grade, but only yesterday I only gave it half of the class. But if you look at the first time, the entire 7th grade, in just one class, if you look at it, what do you guys see? Do you see that much of a difference between? You quick glance at it, you don't get to see that much of a difference. But as I looked into it more, the reason why I like the aspect assessment is it gives you further data. Because it goes into scale scores. So these are the kids who took it twice. So you could do a pre and post comparison. So you see that this person was below standard, now near standard, and you look at the scale score. Do you see that? So green means that they scale score went up. Red means it went down. Gray means it stayed the same. So you have two people that went down from near standard to below standard. But if then you could kind of look at the scale score and figure out. So I love the fact that it gives you that type of data. And then you could analyze it like this. Total increase in scale was 17 out of 20 students took it first time and the second time. There means 3 students, the second time was their first time.
Yeah.
So 14 students increased the scale score, which is 70% increase. 3 decreased, which is 15. But if you look at this, how many students leveled up? 7. So 41% of the students leveled up. So like 4 students from below standard to near standard, 1 student from below standard to above standard, 2 students from near standard to above standard. Total decrease level 2 from near standard to below standard. Same 8, but 1 student was already at above standard, so stayed above standard. So technically like 7, type of thing. So I love the fact that you gave this type of, you're able to generate this type of data, and then it was very quick. The second group took it today. They did like an hour and 15 minutes. So what did I do with them? Basically, you could do, these are actual aspect questions. Good thing about a smart notebook is that you could just hide the numbers and just come up with many different type of problems. See this? And just hide it, and then, so they get used to the text, the actual language of the word. And I spent less than like total about 2.5 hours before they took it again.
So that is what they were saying when we were practicing in class, and they were saying, "Oh, we did that, and they got so excited." So it's
It
nice.
shows that it's good to know that the math intervention teacher and the general teacher are on the same.
So what I'm saying is like, if I hope it's like that in the test, that they get excited when they see similar questions, then they get excited to solve.
But they're not gonna get that type of excitement by being exposed to iReady. Because iReady, no, don't get me wrong, iReady, I have them do it, we support them out there, but our students need exposed to this simple, so they feel more comfortable with it, right? So Smart Notebook is really, really useful when you do that. You could take a picture of it, and then like, when I'm done with this, I could just, erase this and just come up with something different. And you could have unlimited examples, just make it on the spot. And then these other samples, things like that. So just going back to the slide. And then if you look at this, you guys, I'm sure there's more, but I love how you could kind of like pick which one you want to look at. All right. So if you look at these are my first homework. Who took it yesterday? And if I want to compare from class to class, I realize, next time I'm not going to give it all to all 7th grade. One half the class I'm going to give it one day. The next day I'm going to give it the other half. Then I could compare. So this is my morning class. You have 20% who got above standard.
You don't have to. All you have to do is end the test and generate a new session ID. Because if your session ID is different, it will.
Oh, see?
No. If it's the same test, it'll combine.
No, see, that's the CA8415. That's the session ID.
They are looking at the session ID, so it is.
But would it have a different 2 more squares then next to it?
Because there are different day. Same date, different session ID.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
You have 2 May 7th, right?